Greetings and welcome everyone to Anomaly 2. Anomaly 2 is a tower defense game developed by 11-bit studios, and it is the sequel to Anomaly Warzone Earth, which was actually a pretty rad game on iOS and all that kind of stuff, which was really surprisingly good on there. So if you want to play a good iOS game, I'd recommend Anomaly Warzone Earth. But anyway, this is an Anomaly Warzone Earth on iOS, this is Anomaly 2 on PC. Now let's get it started, but first of all, I want to make it clear that this is a pre-release build, so everything you see right here isn't what's going to be in the final product. So as you can see, there's multiplayer achievements and leaderboards, and these are grayed out. Well, that's because they're not implemented yet. They will be when the game is finished, don't you worry about that, but they're not right now. So anyway, let's look at the help and options. Now, how to play isn't finished yet. They have all the text there so you can learn how to play, but not all the videos are finished. It's pretty basic stuff. So if you've taken a break from playing the game and you come back and you're like, what the hell do I do? Well, this is what this is for. It's pretty straightforward stuff. Now, as far as controls go, it's all remappable, which is fantastic. I love remappable controls. You can even select like secondary controls, which is fantastic, which is a nice little addition. Not needed like to make me love you, but it's a nice addition. Now the audio settings is pretty good. It has, you can change the volume, so if you want to make the music quieter or not on at all, I don't know why you would want to do that. The music is actually really good in this. Or if you want to make the sound effects all the way high and dialogue all the way low or whatever, then that's perfectly acceptable. Now, something that confuses me about the graphics quality is that, well, if we go to the lowest, it's like, hold on a second, there's highest, high, medium. Sorry, but I don't think that's how graphics quality works in my video games, mister. It goes low, medium, high, highest, or lowest, low, medium, high, highest. Not medium, high, highest. This is something I hope they put in the final game, where they have a low setting, rather than just having low, medium, high, or rather, having medium, high, highest. Maybe they'll just rename highest to high, and medium to high, and, you know, all that. I don't know, maybe they're just trying to make people feel better. They're like, hey, you can play on high, isn't that great? But in reality, it's only medium. Or you can play on medium, and it's like, medium, I only get to play on low normally, but it's like, no, it's low. But anyway, that's pretty much the options. The rest of them are obviously not finished yet. English is the only language, hints are on and off, stuff like that. So let's get into the game, which is speaking of the game, it's actually a tower offense game. Okay, so we're heading into New York. We've just finished our little simulation missions, and now we're going to go see what's happening. Let's go play mission 1. This is the very first mission. Well, after all the tutorials, which there was a surprisingly lot. Now, the game is actually surprisingly difficult, although I've noticed this weird little thing. It's like, casual is really, really easy, and advanced is like, well, this is like a little bit difficult. Well, where's the normal? There's no, like, in-between here. Whatever, I'm going to show advanced just because I'm rubbish.
The machines ambushed convoy Yukon on the outskirts of New York. I was pulled from the burning wreck of the training vehicle at the last moment. No more simulations. Time to get even. First Lieutenant Simon Lynx, 3,594 miles north of the Anomaly.
Alright, so we're heading over to New York, basically, where some important dude is located. So we want to go find this important dude.
Welcome to the real world, Lynx. Hostiles have taken the highway and ambushed Yukon. There's no doubt Dr. Xander is waiting for us, and we got our own problems to solve first. Here are the tactical outlines of our situation. The convoy's pinned down just outside the city. Lynx, eliminate the enemy, all of them. First, reach our recon squad under the command of Sergeant Campton. He may have a solution to our problem. They're here.
Basically, what you've probably noticed is this game is fantastic. It's surprisingly beautiful for a game that's in pre-release. Like, look at it. It's fantastic. Look at all this. Well, maybe not the green stuff, but I mean, like the textures and stuff. Oh, it's sublime, man. It's brilliant. Now, let's just talk about these little characters here. Now, this is a tower offense game, so we're playing as the guys that move forward, and attack the towers. So the towers are these aliens, and we're the units that get shot at, basically. So we're going to have a fun time. Now, these little guys, they can't shoot anywhere except for 60 degrees in front of them. So 30 degrees up and, well, 30 degrees left and right. So that's pretty much it. So you got to be careful with them. So now let's quickly move it up ahead. Speed it up by pressing shift, which is always nice, very easy. Okay, so real quick. Okay, yeah, there we go. That's just us explaining how they have range. And the thing that I just picked up was a repair unit, which basically allows you to place it down and repair your units. If they take damage, it'll heal them. It is only available for a limited amount of time, so you got to be careful with them.
Structures ahead of us and towers popping out of the ground faster than an Alabama hedgehog. Tin cans are breeding like jackrabbits up there, sir. Take one down and 2 more take its place. Goddamn nightmare. I say nuke it all to hell. Towers, structures, the whole goddamn kit and caboodle. Back during the war, 7th Armored Division set up its last line of defense there. Tin cans ripped them apart. But luckily, they left their weapons. We discovered some devastators. Big suckers. Rocket launcher heaven, I'm telling you. If we can get them started, we can turn them on those tin cans and wipe them off the map.
You know what to do, Lynx. Lock and load.
Alright, so that's our goal. Our goal is to reach the Devastators. There we go. And you can also pause it like that. Pretty simple stuff. There we go. Now, our current guy is currently, our main guy here, is taking damage. So we just place down our little repair unit by clicking it over here and then placing it on the ground. And it's done. We've healed him up successfully. Now we can morph them by double-clicking them, which allows us to... Hold on, let me just place another one real quick. Which allows him to shoot people that's directly next to him on his left and right-hand side, which is pretty useful. There we go. Now, you see this little circle thing here? Once it's filled up, he'll increase his rate of fire. So you want to make sure that he's always attacking enemies, because it only fills up while attacking enemies. So it's a pretty unique little mechanic, which normally you'd be like, oh, well, I don't want to attack anyone. Let me just avoid them all.
Range weapon. It needs open terrain to fire. However, like the Hounds, the Sledgehammer has an alt model for urban fighting, the Rocket Hammer.
Okay, yep. Basically, you just double-click the units, and then they'll just morph into their CQB version. So, they have a long-range type ability, but right now, they're using their close quarters ability, which is pretty nice.
You've got a machine roadblock coming up. Change your route to move down the highway, now!
Alright, now this is a good example of the planning stage. Now you see here, we've got some big guys over here, the big aliens. They're really going to wreck us. Like, look at that guy, he's gigantic. Obviously, we're not going to want to walk straight into him, so we want to walk around him. There we go. See, there's lots of little guys here. It's not exactly safe, but it's a lot safer than going up there. So that's our plan. So we can just walk through there, and then we can eventually find the Devastators over here. There we go, simple as, right? So now let's quickly go back to our little guys. There we go. Easy stuff. So we've got to make sure that we can just place them. Now, I should show off the squad menu real quick. Basically, you can sell and upgrade your units, make them deal more damage, and once you highlight the upgrade thing, it will tell you which stats will be increased for what mode. You can also morph them here rather than having to double click, so if you're getting a little overwhelmed in the heat of battle, you can just pause it and then morph them in the squad section. Now, to upgrade them, you're going to have to collect a currency in the game, which you can only get by shooting certain sections. I'll try and find it. Yeah, right here, you have to have your units shoot it, and then that. Oh, hold on, let me just place a real repair thing right now. There we go. Okay, lucky I was there to see that. Yeah, they have to shoot these things right here, and then you'll get money from that, which you can use to spend on upgrades for your units, or you can purchase more units. There we go. I'm going to rearrange my units. So this guy is currently up front. I'm going to have him in the middle, just like that. There we go. And this guy is going to morph back into the long-range one. There we go. We should have a better time now. Yep, there we go. Just have this guy. I don't want him to get too damaged, just because like he's pretty important. Like he can be really powerful if he fills up his fire rate. So I want to make sure that he's a-okay, because it would be bad for him to die. Okay, there we go. Now he's filled up on his rate of fire, so he should be pretty badass. Okay, so let's also pick up this. Now this is a decoy. See how it's got like this little circle around it? That will allow you to use it as a decoy, so other enemies start attacking it rather than attacking your units, which can be great for avoiding them, which is always good. Now, see this big bad dude up here. You want to avoid your units from taking any hits from him. So we just use the decoy and bam, just like that. He's like, I'm going to start shooting that thing that's over there because it looks interesting. But it's not interesting. It's a decoy, and he falls for it. So there we go. Go and make sure that he's always being distracted by it, because if they get hit once by it, oh man, you guys are going to get wrecked. He can do a lot of damage, and I'm not going to show you any examples of them getting shot because that would just be a bad idea. Bad idea. Oh, hold on. Got to make sure to pick up our little little drops there so we can repair our guys. There we go. Now, in terms of controlling your little guy, you can either just point and click and then it'll move him like that, or you can use WASD, or I believe also the arrow keys. Let me just see. Yeah, you can also use the arrow keys. So there are 3 different control inputs for just moving this guy. You can use WASD, the arrow keys, or just click and drag of the mouse. I personally like to use the, oh, hold on. Got to make sure that I help this guy out. There we go. Okay, don't want him to die. He's actually pretty important. Yeah, so there are 3 control inputs to use to help move your guy around. Oh, jeez, this bad dude. Got to protect him. There we go. Place another repair unit just because he's nearly dead. There we go. Now let's speed it up. There we go. Should be kicking ass now. Oh, yeah, kicking ass, taking names. Oh, crap. Maybe not so much kicking ass. Oh, crap. Whoops, I wasn't paying too much attention. I was too busy tooting my own horn. That's a shame. Okay. Yeah, so thankfully, though, I've got that guy. Now, let's see if I can purchase a new unit. I can. Let's get a new Assault Hound, or a Assault Hellhound as well. Now, can we upgrade any of these? No, we cannot. We don't have enough currency just to do that. Oh, well. I can survive. Oh, more of them. Let's change our route so we don't have to touch them. Actually, can we? Oh, crap. No, I think we have to. Yikes, that's no good. Oh, hold on. Crap. There we go. Whew, real lucky there. There we go. Place a little repair unit down there just to make sure that these guys are okay. Yeah, so it's a very tactical-ish game. Now, this is just on advanced, mind you, so this isn't easy or anything like that. So, yeah, it's quite difficult. Let's place that just down here so we can change their target. There we go. Now, my unit should be pretty safe against these guys. Let me, oh, quick. There we go. Place down a quick repair unit. Now, this little thing only has a small radius for healing your target. So once they X out of it, they cannot be healed by it. And then, oh, crap. Big dude. Oh, crap. No. Stop being killed, please. That would be nice. Whew, that was close. There we go. Hey, that didn't stand a chance. Oh, wow. Get wrecked, guy. Get bloody wrecked. Another decoy, thank you. And I've got more currency now, so I should be able to upgrade them. Let's increase their attack. There we go. And also, yeah, let's increase their attack as well. There we go. Easy as. So now we just have to go a little bit further. Oh, wow. So we're just pretty much here at the Devastators. Okay, so you saw like the little flag that just appeared there? That's basically a checkpoint. So if we were to die here, we would respawn here as well. So that's pretty good.
Devastators are close. I can smell them.
Copy that. Smash all the towers guarding the launchers. I marked them. You want to use the sledgehammer's long-range weapons, so plan your route accordingly.
Okay, so let's swap this guy back to a long-range one. Now, I'm going to place a decoy right here just to try and decoy them all. I think that's not going to reach them all. Okay, so there we go, another one. That should help out a little bit in terms of damage. There we go. Now everyone have a fun time. Yeah, getting killed. Oh, too easy. Okay, let's pick up this repair unit. Now, I believe we could just have this guy, the sledgehammer, just repeatedly shoot that guy. Yeah, there we go. We can just we can just make this ultra cheap and just walk around in a circle like this forever. There we go. Oh, it doesn't stand a chance. And like, what's great about the sledgehammer is that I believe it's called the sledgehammer. Let's make sure I've got the right name. Don't want to be making a fool of myself. No, it's a rocket hammer. My apologies. The rocket hammer. No, is it? I don't even know anymore. No, it is a yeah, it's a sledgehammer. The secondary form is the rocket hammer. Yeah, what's great about it is that it has a longer range than the guy that it was shooting at it. Now, I believe, can we just attack this guy up here? Yes, we can. So we can get rid of this big bad like that. Easy peasy. Now we've gotten rid of like all the big bads, so it's like no trouble at all. Now let's just carry on as usual. Actually, hold on. Let me just change the squad. Now this is good. Let's make it so that the sledgehammer is in the far back, and we got our 2 assault hounds up in the front. There we go, just to make sure that it's safe, because it's pretty much the most important part of our unit currently, I'd say. There we go. Too easy. Hold on, let's just change the route here so it's a shorter one, so we don't have to take such a long trip. There we go. Thankfully, you can increase the speed at which your units travel by holding down shift, so you don't have to be waiting that long. There we go. Let's change it that way as well. Okay, there we go. Should be fine now. Now, once they reach up here... What the hell are you guys doing going back? Ugh. That's not where I told you to go at all. My god, silly units, don't listen to me. How do you guys expect to win when you're not listening to your commander, huh? That's exactly what I thought. You can't win like that. So you should listen to me. There we go. Just heal them up real quick. There we go. Now we're just going to have to circle these guys out and just slowly cheese them out. Oh, gotta be careful. Whew. Lucky. Nearly died there. Okay. Let's send that back up there. Up there we go. Only a few left. So if we use a few decoys up here, we should be a-okay. No problem at all. Oh, hold on. Let's decoy this one over here and the guys on the sides because I don't think the range will hit them. Should be good to go now for at least a few seconds. Oh, maybe not. Okay, I lied. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. Oh, more decoys. More decoys, please. There we go. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. They don't stand a chance. Okay. Now just one more go around and we should be good to go. We should be finished with this mission. So let's just speed the game up. There we go. Now, in terms of graphics, this game is fantastic. Now, if you look at this game, it is absolutely adorable and fantastic and beautiful. Like, the textures are incredibly high resolution, the animations are very smooth, and it just plays so well. Like, this is crazily optimized for a pre-release build. Like, normally, in pre-release builds, like, I get, like, super shit performance, and it's like, oh, well, not much I can do about that. But in this game, it's like, holy crap. This is amazing. This is the kind of performance I would expect from a AAA release that's been, like, helped with optimization from, like, AMD or Nvidia. Not like a pre-release build. It's like, what? This game, it runs so smoothly. And I don't even have that high of a system, and it looks fantastic. So, yeah, if you're worried about not being able to run this game because of how amazing it looks, don't worry. This game can be played... Oh, hold on. I need to make sure this guy doesn't die. There we go. Yeah, this game can be played on pretty low-end systems, so don't worry.
Some devastators. Let's hope they left the key in the ignition.
Oh, they did. I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
Ha! It's working! Open wide, you scum!
Oh, man, just look at those effects. Whoever the artist is of this game, just, I love you to death. I want to marry you, okay? So you, me... Let's go out for some dinner sometime. Let's get to know each other. Because I freaking love your work. I don't care if you have the personality of a wet rag. You and me, we gonna get married. And there we go. That's the end of the mission.
The road is clear. Convoy moving out.
This has been Anomaly 2. Thank you for watching, everyone. If you want to pick up this game, you can do so eventually. It's currently in pre-release, so I'm not sure you can actually purchase it. I'm sure it'll come out eventually on Steam, so just check Steam constantly. Just refresh it like daily. There will be a link up in the description once I know of a place where you can purchase it from. So, there. So there should be a link to the description. If there's not, then obviously there is no current place to purchase it. And on that note, thanks for sticking around, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this first impressions of Anomaly 2 pre-release version. And GG.